Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, now it is time for British Wrestling Radio with your hosts, Dean Mitchell, Nixy Newman, and our very own Quebec Iced V, Vendetta. Join us in our chat room at www.britishwrestlingradio.co.uk. Phone in on 01223 911 822 and join us right now.
Good evening and welcome to another action-packed Friday evening of British Wrestling Radio with your very good old host who's now completely refreshed, well he tries to be, and stuff, aka Deano and Nixy. Are you alright, Nixy?
Yeah, hello.
Well, then I hope everybody's okay. And no, I know that is, someone's popped in. Hope everything's alright with everyone. Friday night was a night I'm never going to forget as long as I live. But we can put up with it. How's things with you, alright?
Yeah, you?
Yeah. We have as moments.
And you have no excuse for wins today.
No news for win? For what?
I have no excuse for any wind of any type on this show today. Yeah. Last week you got a free pass. This week it's no excuses.
Yeah. Well, we've had a long thing, and everybody's all right, and so I mean, Jesus Christ, what a week! What an absolute week! It's it was something. Yeah. I love you too, fan. I love you too. Clean start, yeah. Clean, fresh start. Okay, no bullshit, no nothing, just a clean, fresh start, fella. All right. Okay. Right. Give me a call on Xbox. We'll have a chat. We'll have a good old-fashioned chat, and you kick me arse at Madden. Okay? Now, Friday night. What can we say? We raised a grand total of, rounded up, it was near enough to 500 quid, I think. Yeah?
The Blu-rays went for 93 today, didn't they?
Yeah. I've got so many people to thank. I've got to thank Joe that's in the chat room straight away because he was on for at least 13 of them 24. He had to be. And he kept it going. We was all the stuff and everything that was going on. It just seemed to me that I can't remember a damn thing. I can't. I've just had to re-listen to some of it and go through the whole charity. Through the charity show and just going, who did we have on? Because I can't remember. I really can't remember. And if you've not received your prizes, there's a very good reason for that. Is I've done nothing. Literally, I've been trying to sort out everything. I thought doing 24 hours, you sleep, get up, and you get up and you go forth and you carry on with your life. So I went to bed at 11:30, fell asleep, woke up at 3 o'clock the following afternoon, 15, 16 hours sleep, got up, felt worse. If you look at that video I put on British Wrestling Radio, it's bloody garbage. And I'm like, I look bleeding terrible. I look like I've just gone 15 rounds with Tyson. And you won't believe I just woke up. But it just seems to be that there's a lot of the British wrestling community that day just seemed to pull in one direction, and it was like bang, 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 bang. This is the way we're going. I've been invited to go on. I've been invited to go on Barry's Wham Bam Body Slam show in a couple of weeks. I think he's doing that. So I'm going on that. I've been interviewed by a local newspaper because of what we did. It's gone bleeding mental. The likes on Facebook went up the bloody mate. It went bleeding mental. Seamus, I'll make you a mod. Don't kick no one out, yeah? Don't kick no one out. Yeah, that's all I ask. Nobody's kicking nobody out. It's a new fresh start. It's a fresh start for everyone, and hopefully everyone has a good time, and everything. New start, everything for me. I'm even going to get my hair cut this week because I looked a scruff in that video. I've now got a white beard, so I've got to.
Easy top.
Oh, don't! It's embarrassing. I've got this big white chunk on my chin. It's doing me bleeding nothing, but I can't believe it. Oh yeah. I've got to, these are the thank yous. I mean, I'm going to let Nixy talk in a bit, and I've got to thank these people. Yeah. Oh, don't give me that crap. You know I am.
That's nice.
Right.
I don't know what I'm going to talk about.
Right. I've got to thank, straight off the top of my head, I've got to thank Joe, Pipe Bomb Crew, and Lance Winter, Seamus, Asa, Glenn for doing the chat and everything. I think we had a nice good chat this week. We've got everybody that's involved with Preston City Wrestling, NCWA Wrestling, Britannia Wrestling Promotions, Progress Wrestling, Future Pro Wrestling. Oh dear God, Keith Codwell. We've got Ryan Clark and Matt Boone. Got to them to thank. The WZR banner boys. I love to do. I know I was going to ring on Tuesday night, but talk to them. But the honest truth is, everybody's going, "Oh, you should ring in." I bottled it. All right.
Oh my gosh. I was going to ask you about that as well.
I chickened out because didn't know what to say. But shove it up your backside, whatever it is you call. and also, and Seamus has just said it, to every person that's given money. I don't care how much it was. It could have been 50p, a pound, anything. Through that night, through that 24 hours, we did something amazing. And I will always think of that. Yeah. I didn't ring in, unfortunately. But I'm going to try and ring in and say thank you to Ryan and Matt anyway. So that was a good one. But anyway, that was then. This is now. This is the night it should have been. And my wife's to blame for that. But I'm not speaking about my wife because she's in the bad books with me. So that's all I'm saying. And if you've seen a certain... Yeah. Yes.
It was a brilliant picture.
Right. If you've seen it on Facebook, my bitch of a wife, my lovely, beautiful wife, right, she got me up after about 4 hours sleep. I thought, I'm going to have to see if I can get some decent sleep in. No. Got up, went to Peterborough, and Dino's on the sofa no matter what. I just got up, went to Peterborough, went shopping. She spent 80 frigging minutes in the same shop. How can women spend 80 minutes in a shop looking at clothes? How is it possible?
Easily.
And what it is, I went round looking all of the shops, and I found a bargain. It was a bargain. It was an Xbox bargain. Now, if you've got an Xbox, maybe you'll say this is a bargain, or maybe you will, maybe you won't. But I went in the shop and I found all 3 Grand Theft Autos for the original Xbox, 3 Vice City and San Andreas, for £1.50 for the whole lot. It was £1.50 for all 3. So, bargain, yeah? I went out and said to the woman behind the counter, I said, can you keep them then for me, love? I'll be back within 10 minutes. I'll be back within 10 minutes. And so I'll get them fresh. But yet, no problem. Went out, went to the shop, went to see my wife, and she's there. She goes, and what do you want? I thought, oh, God, she's in a bad mood. Here we go. I said, can you give me a £5? She goes, yeah, give me a minute. I'm just going to try these clothes on. 25 minutes later, she come out of the cubicle. I'm like, can I have that money now? She went, yeah, all right, here you go. Went back to the shop. She'd sold them. She'd sold them. And I went back. She goes, well, you said you'd be back within 10 minutes. I went, all right, fair enough. No worries. Went outside, sat outside on the Peterborough High Street on the bench. And if you know my rants, what I have in here, there ain't nothing to what I exploded with on the whole bloody whole street. Everyone in Peterborough heard me. It was a case of she came out and she went, "And where have you been?" I went, "Waiting for you." I said, "And I'm not happy." She goes, "Where's the games?" I went, "Sold." She went, "Why?" I said, "Because I've waited that bleeding long for you." She went, "Oh, oh." But she's made up for it. She bought me Modern Warfare 3 on the Xbox, so she did make up for it. But, don't mean the point. Why would you take 80 minutes to do clothes? Why? It's just absolute cracking, but there we go. Anyway, now, let's get back to business. Nixy, World of Wrestling. Any big things that's been happening for you in the World of Wrestling this week?
Angelina Love released. I think that's about it, really.
Yeah, big. I can't believe she's gone. That is, I mean, I know we started with other things, but we have to start with, this is a big thing. Angelina Love being released is big. I mean, do you really think WWE are going to come calling? To take on Angel Williams as she is now?
I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. They had her once, didn't they, for a little while?
Yeah, but she's just spent the last 5 and so in years. Now, you've seen how good she goes at wrestling. Would you, I mean, ask in the chat room and ask everybody around, Justin TV, chat room, everybody. But we saw that putting Angel Williams as she is.
Her look isn't really WWE, is it?
I'm sorry, but is Kelly the look then? Well, hold on a minute. We've got someone who's dressing like Angelina Love dresses in WWE. AJ. Come on, she dresses with a t-shirt and the sweatbands.
No, it's completely different.
Right, well, out of the 3 promotions, right, so if we said now that Angelina Love's got, it'll be a proper name. Angel Williams, that's the real name and everything. You put Angel Williams in FCW, you've got Brittany Knight there already, who's hoping to go up to the next stage, which should be happening anytime now. WWE would do to Angel what they did to Christian, what they're doing to Consequences Creed at the moment, what they've done to Seth Rollins, what they've done to them all. They'll bust them down to FCW and say, right, you're going to learn your craft better there. And we won't see anything of Angel for at least 18 months. Then, 18 months' time, bump her up to the roster. I mean, she could give Beth a go, easily.
She could.
She could give I mean, we saw Angel versus Karma in TNA a couple of times, so they weren't too bad. But can you imagine Angel Williams coming in and doing the flawless thing with Layla, like the Beautiful People, doing what she did with Layla? Can you imagine that?
I can imagine it, but I don't think she'd do it somehow. Yeah. I don't know why. I just don't think, for a respect to Velvet Sky, I don't think she'd do it.
Yeah, well, money talks, doesn't it, really? If somebody's giving you a load of money and you sit and they say to you, you will do this, you do it, don't you? I mean, come on. We all remember the best controversial stories anyway. I mean, you can't tell me that Vince McMahon persuaded Triple H to do that thing. What was the name, Katie Vick?
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
I remember watching that at 12 years old.
Oh, yeah, exactly. There you go.
My 12-year-old mind was confused. It's only recently I've understood exactly what it was and gone, yeah, again.
Winter said it just better in the chat room. Vince says jump, you say how.
Say how high.
Exactly. I mean, you can't tell me that Michael Cole, like, doing all the stuff he's been doing. I mean, let's be right. Michael Cole, this is a couple of days after Jerry Lawler lost his mum, and he did all that stuff with Jerry. Come on. But there we go. Anyway, God bless and good wishes to Angel Williams. No matter where she goes, she's going to be an absolute star. And Dixie Carter and everyone, you've done it again. You've done it again. Alex Shelley and Angel Williams. What an absolute mess about. Anyway, so that was a big one. Other one is we had, well, on the course of the show last week, we had Booker T being attacked by the KKK on Twitter. And they attacked everywhere. They attacked his homepage and everywhere. Everywhere they went and he clicked it, it went to the KKK page. So that was a big one in America. We had a lot of laughs. We had I think I mean, I'm going back to it now last week. I think throughout the show, I will see me going back to last Friday, and I've just remembered something, and it was a big one to me. I still can't get over people sat in that chat room for all that time. I mean, I got to the version that I was just going to be me doing like BWR for the first time with just one person in the chat room. And then you got Callum, you had SWE, you had Chaz, you had all these people coming in and out. Bang, 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 bang. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? Some people were staying, some people weren't, some people were just all over the place. And he's thinking, wow, this is great. And did you see the discs and the DVDs from Preston City Wrestling?
Yeah, that's what I said. The Blu-rays were 93 in the end.
Yeah, 93.
They did very well.
Yeah, we've got 3 people that have not paid yet. So pay up your Torags, otherwise you won't get your stuff. We had some. That was one of the heck. I mean, I can't believe we had LJ Heaven ring in. LJ Heaven's a big deal, and he rang in. And I'm not naming and shaming because they deserve the right. They may have problems with something in the all night, so I'm not going to name and shame them. Not going to do that no more. New start for me. This is a new one. I might get bored of it in 2 weeks, but I think when you've had time to reflect on what happened and you see something that's happening with Callum and his mum and his dad and everybody that did stuff, you just think about things in a different light. And I think that 24-hour show was mine. It was something that had to be done. It's something I had to do. And some cheeky bleeder said, do you fancy doing it next month? I got a message off his person and said, I know what you did for Callum was great, but do you fancy doing another one? Do you fancy doing another one for another cause? And I'm like, what? No. But we've got big news with British Wrestling Radio, if it happens.
Okay.
Never hear me sing again. Right. Now, I've had a message. Well, it was a phone call that was left in my voicemail from a local radio station called Black Cat Radio in Cambridgeshire. And they said, we understand you're doing a wrestling show. Do you fancy being part of us? So I thought, yeah, hopefully I'm going to be meeting up with these guys soon. So we're getting that done. And we might be going from a new place. But, there we go. Anyway, let's do what we do famous. Now, excuse me, voice is going again. I need drinks. Where's my drink gone? Oh. Still there, Nixy?
Yeah.
Alright, good stuff. New career, yeah, well it might be, don't know yet, but there might not be a show in 2 weeks, okay? I'm just saying it now, there might not be a show on the 23rd because I'm moving house that weekend. So it might be a case of I might do one, I might not, but I've got to pack up everything and turn everything off. And so it's just a thing. I couldn't hear nothing on my headset, so I just thought she'd gone, disappeared again. That was all.
No, I'm still here. It's that my earphones started playing up. That was all.
Oh. Listen,
that weekend? That's like the weekend after everything. So there's gonna be no pay-per-view to review. You'll only have a few plugs, won't you? So.
No, that's the weekend after Money in the Bank.
Oh, we'll sort it out. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Big news. If you've not heard, I went on the TNA website before, and guess who's announced as being in the X Division tournament? Doug Williams.
Hey.
Doug Williams is going to be seen on TNA TV. Wicked. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. He's back. He's on TV.
When?
Yeah, he's in the X Division tournament. So.
Yeah, but when is he going to be in it?
Well, we don't know who he's versing first, but they've got an Ultimate X. Well, I've got the card. Right. We'll do the Ultimate X thing. What we've got sorted as of now. And I'm not doing no spoilers. So these are the announcers. These are the matches that's announced. So see what you think. We have... Oh, God, hold on a minute. My computer's playing up. As soon as I get a new one, the happier I'll be. Right, here we go. Give me a sec here. Right, that's that. The switch slides over. Right, we've got Aries versus Robert Roode for the title. Austin Aries, I'd love him to win it, but you can't see it, can you?
No, not when it's going to go to James Storm.
No. We've also got, for the millionth time, AJ Styles versus Daniels.
But it is a last man standing match.
Yeah.
How many times have we seen that?
Don't worry about where we're going. I'll tell you. Spoiler alert. It's not spoiler alerts. Right. Also just announced, we've got Samoa Joe versus Kurt Angle in the Bound for Glory series. We've got the Ultimate X match to decide who wins the X Division title, which looks good. And also confirmed in the X Division tournament. I'm only going to say the names that's done it before Sunday night over here. I'm not going to mention anything about Sunday. If you haven't seen Impact yet, then I'm not going to mention any of the names. We've got Doug Williams, we've got Kid Cash, we've got Zema Iron, and we've got Sonjay Dutt confirmed in the title picture as we got. Okay? And that's going to be Destination X. No female matches announced yet.
Oh, well. What's happened to the knockout tag titles? Where have they gone?
So
They seem to have vanished. Who's even got them?
Is it Gail Kim and Madison Rayne that's got them?
I think they lost them. No, they did lose them. I don't know when, but I think they lost them.
Did they get them back?
No. See what I mean? We don't even know where they've gone.
Winter in the trash, I hope. Does anybody know who the holders of the tag team belts are? Is it? Oh, it's Gail Kim.
Oh, it's
OD,
Eric
Gail
Young
Kim.
and ODB, isn't it?
No, they lost them. They lost them to Gail Kim and Madison Rayne.
No, they still have them.
Oh, right.
They're still knockout tag champions. That's right, yeah.
Eric Young's out for the foreseeable future. He's been having throat surgery. So, yeah, now, Seamus, stop doing spoilers. Right. USA gossip. We'll do these for a bit and then we'll get into the British and everything like that. Right. Did you find out who played Doink this week on Raw?
No.
It was the Brooklyn Brawler.
Oh, we used to do it. Didn't he do it before?
Steve Lombardi. Yeah, he was the third guy to play Braun behind Steve Kernan and the original guy, Matt Bourne. Matt Bourne was the original Donk. And Steve Kern was the second guy that came in. And so you had a nice Doink, which was on Monday night. If it had been Evil Doink, it'd have been a lot better.
Evil clowns are scary.
Don't matter. Doink was superb when he was doing all the crap tricks like giving kids flowers and then taking away from them and ripping them up and then doing all these squirting in the eyes with the flowers. Yeah, no way. Doink was brilliant. If you watch UK Rampage 93, you see me cheering on the video and I'm the only one that cheers for him. So it was brilliant. Evil Doink was the best of the lot. There was no, I mean, when he smacked Crush at WrestleMania 9, it was brilliant. Oh, God. Who would win between Brooklyn Brawler and Heath Slater?
Doink.
Heath Slater. Because I'm a one-man band. There you go.
There you go, Danny. That's the singing.
That's your one-man band. Yeehaw. Oh, God. I mean, give him his due, Heath Slater. He's been beaten. I mean, we had DDP. Did you think they messed up when they didn't play the right music?
They didn't, did they? They didn't go, it's me, it's DDP, did they?
No. All the old school guys that's in the chat room would remember DDP's music involved the Nirvana riff from Smells Like Teen Spirit, and then all you heard over the tannoy was Self High Five. Bang. And out came DDP. That was DDP's theme.
Was that in WCW?
Yeah, not the WWF bleeding. I was expecting to say, now that was a good thing, but piss off. Do me a favour. Don't you do me nothing. Sorry, WWE spoilt it again. They should have had the self high five thing. They should have had that by a mile. That would have been great. Evening, Glenn. Glad to see you back, mate. On All-In. If you don't know who Glenn is, Glenn's the one who designed the chat room, so he's done great for stuff. So that's it. That's his original one. Yes, it is. It was nice to see him, though. It looked great, didn't he? I mean, DDP looked great for everything he did.
How old is he now?
Oh, dear me. How old's 51, 52, something like that? I don't know. It's got to be like late 40s, early 50s. It's just depends on what he does and stuff. But hello. Hold on, let's have a look. What's this one? Hello, Mr. Hello, Mr. Weber.
Hello, Dick. How's it going?
How you doing, mate? What can I do for you?
Just came in to say hello. What's up?
Yeah, nice, mate. Thank you very much. Hey, this is public now. Thank you very much for everything you've done for us on the chat room and the website. Thank you.
No problem, man. How is everyone?
Doing all right, mate. Thanks very much. Yeah, we're doing okay. It's nice, chilled out, having a nice, relaxing time. Just recovered now totally from 24 hours of BWR, which did me nothing. It wasn't the fact that did me nothing. It was the fact that my body was just completely going, please sleep.
Did a good job.
Oh, I just wanted to sleep and I couldn't sleep. I just tried to do things I normally do and I couldn't do it. I think I stayed awake. Longest I stayed awake this week was like 5 hours.
Yeah,
completely messed up. Yeah. So you got any wrestling events lined up for yourself over the next couple of weeks?
I'm just then. I'm going to ask Brandy when the PW is, and then we're going to get his ass up to PWE.
Yeah. So, and if you don't know who Glenn is the one that's propping up the bar.
Yep.
Yeah. You and Reggie were propping up the bar.
Yeah, we're making the bar look good. That's what we're doing. That's our job.
Yeah, you do a great job. You've done a great job, my man. Right, so, anything we can do for you, or are you just going to chill out for a bit?
No, I just want to chill out.
Oh, good stuff.
Is there going to be wrestling on the Olympics?
We've had there is wrestling in the Olympics, but Kurt Angle won't be there because he pulled out. So it's just the normal guys that just want to make the gold medal their own. Really, that's it. I had the tickets, but I gave them to someone else because since Kurt Angle's not going to be there, I don't want to go now. I was only going to go. I was only going to go if Kurt was there.
Well, whatever. We're going to support Britain anyway.
Yeah. It'd have been good if he'd have been there, but well. Next, Angela's just said in the chat room, it's 29th of July, next PWU, and it's at Malone Rugby Club. Malone Ruby Club.
Malone Rugby Club.
Let's just put Ruby Club in the chat room, there we go. DDP is 56. Are you sure? 56?
Yes. According to Wiki, he's born on April the 5th, 1956.
Oh, well, if it's on Wikipedia, it must be true.
Yes, exactly. And you would not believe it looking at him.
No, so anyway, Glenn, I've got to go. I've got to go do some other things to do, mate, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's okay, dude.
Hey, thanks, and once again, mate, thanks for everything you've done for us, mate.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
You need to, bleeding on my thing, so as long as everything's okay, mate, thanks ever so much for everything, mate. You're an absolute star.
He's all later.
That's Glenn, the website designer, one who builds everything for us. He's an absolute star. Thanks very much, mate. Take care.
See you later, man.
Bye-bye, mate.
Yeah.
Hold on, I can't get this. Let's have a look. There we go.
Still singing.
I'm not singing.
Yes, you are. I heard you.
No, I'm not. I'm just doing some bleeding stuff on my computer. My computer's going funny.
Okay, then.
It's a shame when you go from a computer that's like four months old and you go to a computer that's older than Doctor Who himself. So, but we're getting there. Anyway, also big news this week. We had 2 ECW originals going at it, and with New Jack versus Balls Mahoney. Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
No? Oh, you missed out. Well,
I read about it, but I didn't see it.
So let's get it right. I mean, Balls Mahoney, what have you read about it then?
I know that they'd wrestled, but that was all I knew.
But you don't know everything that happened behind the scenes and stuff with the machine.
No, not yet.
Like that.
Not yet. No.
Right. For those who don't know, well, Kirsch is saying it best, Machete Gate. Right. The rumour has it that Balls Mahoney, over the last few months, has been saying very not well, I'll try to be as impartial as I can. Very naughty comments towards New Jack with the N word.
Oh.
It's got to a stage where New Jack has said to the promoters at these EC Extreme reunions that if he said them to the promoters, if Balls Mahoney is anywhere in the building, tell him to keep away from me. And then anyway, it comes, cut a long story short, they've been meeting up and they got too close, and then New Jack came after Balls, and it got into a massive fight, and they started going at it, and Danny knows which N word, and anyway, it got all, they went at it, and New Jack's pulled a machete out onto Balls and threatened to cut him, and said, if you come near me again, I'm going to cut you. So, New Jack, back in the news. This guy's been in the news. He was in the news a few months ago because apparently Sonny contacted him saying that she wanted New Jack to take out her boyfriend and as a hitman and kill him. So he said that, and New Jack's full of information. This guy's the who's who of badass wrestling. So you get to stuff, but I won't mess with New Jack. Because if you don't, I mean, do you remember the big incident they had in ECW with that young lad that falsified his documentation? If you've seen the BCW Best of Rise and Fall DVD, they mention it on there. The kid that falsified his documentation into a tag match. Do you remember that?
No. Probably still a bit young.
If anybody's got the link and everything in the chat room for it, there was a summer incident. There was a kid that falsified his documentation at an ECW live event. Mass Transit, that's the one. Mass Transit, the Mass Transit incident. This young lad said that he was a certain age and he wasn't, and he was a big, massive dude. And he said he went to a tags match with Axel Rotten against the Gangsters, New Jack, and his partner. I forgot his name of his partner now. Oh dear. And anyway, did the Gangsters. And if you watch this video, you see him just tearing him apart. And this kid actually lied about his documentation. He was always a proper wrestler. He'd done all this. He'd been trained by Killer Kowalski. He'd been all this and all. Total bullshit. He'd not been trained by anybody. He went in the ring. A big, massive guy called Mustafa, that's him. And he went in the ring, and they just cut him open, bleed him, and he had to be taken out on a stretcher. He couldn't walk. And if you get to see it on YouTube, called the Mass Transit Incident, have a look at it. You see his dad at the side of the ring saying, he's only 17, screaming at the chat room. He's screaming at the ring, he's only 17, he's only this. And it was absolutely crazy. I remember that, and I watched it for the first time a few months ago. But the Mass Transit Incident is one of the bigger folklores of ECW history. See, I told you there'd be ECW talk on there tonight. We never talk about ECW, and we should do, but we never do.
I think I found it.
Ah, so there you go. Right, I'll leave you to watch that while I do the shows then. Yeah, you watch that, and I'll do the shows, and then I'll come back and say exactly, and then you can tell me about it and see what you think. You've not seen it, right? You've never seen it before. Nixy. She's gone.
Sorry, what?
You've never seen that. You've not seen that incident before, have you?
Sorry, I still didn't hear you.
You've not seen the incident before, have you? You've never seen it.
No, I found it though.
Right, you watch that, and I'll do the shows, and then tell me when you've watched it. Okay. Right now, we're gonna get. This is gonna be good. Right, we have upcoming shows. We have July 7th at the Prestwich Arts College in Manchester, in association with GPW. Steve Binman presents a live wrestling event to raise money in the memory of Michael Mitchell, a good friend who passed away early this year. Stars of some of the premier talent in British wrestling. This should be a hell of a show. Come and raise money for the Langdale and Ambleside Mountain Rescue Team. Michael, who he worked for them, and they aided in saving around 170 lives. Tickets are £8 for adults, 5 for kids under 17. Family discounts available. Tickets available if bought at wrestlingtickets@hotmail.co.uk or contact him, Steve Man, on Facebook. Now, tomorrow we have at 6 p.m. till 9:30, Shropshire Wrestling Alliance returns to the St. George Social Club for another jam-packed night of high-impact wrestling. The show will see an SWA World Champion crowned in the form of a championship tournament. The shows starring Mad Dog Max, Joey Starr, Lord Graham Thomas, Las Vegas' very own Edwards, Red Dragon, the infamous Jamie Future. There will also be a non-tournament matches as the young high-flying team of Energy will take on the Midland's most dominant tag team, the Dunn Brothers. Contact 07791 840 651 for advance tickets. This show will sell out. Tickets are £7 each or £23 for the group of 4. All tickets purchased in advance will receive a backstage pass free of charge. Also on Sunday, the House of Pain in Nottingham come home to the Arnold Working Men's Club for another action-packed show. With the sudden shocking news that Shane Oldham has called time on his career, they have to crown a new full-throttle champion, and it begins here. Adrenaline Danny Chase is rightfully the #1 contender and has already qualified for the final. Other participants will be decided in a series of matches on this date, with the final being held when we return to Arnold in September. Go to the Arnold Working Men's Club. Doors open at 2:30 p.m. Show starts at 3. Adults £5, kids £3. House of Pain in Nottingham, which that's going to be a show because that's the Styx's promotion. One of the best guys in British wrestling at the moment. Phoenix Pro Wrestling presents New Beginning. PPW returns home to West Bromwich on July the 13th at the revamped Venue 71. It's all new name, new look for the old West Brom Labour Club. A #1 contenders match for El Liguero's PPW Championship. For full details, go to www.phoenixprowrestlings.co.uk. Saturday the 14th of July, Pro Wrestling Elite at the Citadel Leisure Centre in Ayr, Scotland. The event will be sponsored and presented in association with A Merchandise. Confirmed so far, and this is going to be huge. We have got Elite versus Phenomenal. We have Norm Dar versus AJ Styles. What a match that is going to be. It's going to be off the chain. Norm Dar versus AJ Styles. If you've not seen Norm Dar in action, two other things. One, why not? Check him out on Facebook. Check him out on YouTube. Norm Dar would be an amazing, and AJ Styles, it just got... a lot of people seem to be watching this thing for the first time. Wicked. Anyway, we've got that one. We've got Norm Dar versus AJ Styles. We've also got Liam Thompson versus Lion Kiggs. The Best of British. Ultimate 4-way elimination. Oh, my God. This looks absolutely off the chain. Johnny Mosh versus Mikey Whiplash versus Styx versus Dave Mastiff. What a match that's going to be. And Speed versus Wit. We've got Joey Hayes versus Red Lightning. We've got the Project Eagle versus a mystery tag team. We've got Start Attraction, March Haskins versus Andy Wilde. Ticket prices, well, they've sold out the ringside platinum. They've sold out the golden ringside. Silver ringside is £17 or 60 quid for the family of 4. I'd pay for that. Just go general seating, £12 or 45 for the family of 4. Available from the Citadel box office or on the door at the night. Then, 15th of July, we have Future Shock 60. The most hard-hitting, heart-stopping action from the UK's #1. They return to the Stockport Guildhall, I think it's called. Is that right? Yeah, Stockport Guildhall, Wellington Road South, Stockport Town Centre. Full matches to be announced soon, and I'll get more information on the matches next week. Date starts at 5:30, and it finishes to be about 8 o'clock. So, Future Shock 60. Then, Saturday 21st of July, at the Firth Beach Arena, superstars of Britannia Wrestling Promotions return home with a star-studded lineup. Confirmed matches: the PWI BWP World Catchweight Championship. The babyface Pitbull, who rang in last week and spoke to us very well, versus Wild Boy Dylan Roberts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what?
Sorry.
Lord Thomas III versus Rapid Fire Tommy Gunn. BWP Tag Team Champion, the Jew CJ Banks versus Mark Morgan. Sean the Hammer Davis, who's mitts of what we auctioned off, has got versus Jim Metal King. Bam Bam Norton versus Troy McCarthy and Ryan Mountfield. And then we have an everyman for himself or the top Royal Rumble. Tickets are on sale at Firth Beach Arena now, or can be reserved at Saks. If you go to Saks, email saks@britanniawrestling.co.uk. Tickets £5 each. And we'll get to the ones later on because there's buggerloads. Have you watched it all yet now?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I can't because the signal around here is just too faint. It just takes forever to load. I have to watch it on Sunday when I get home.
Okay, no worries on that score.
I really do want to see it.
Right.
But we're a bit out in the sticks at my dad's, so it's hard to watch much of anything.
Yeah. Well, it's just Warriors just said it. Oh my God, just watching it. He power slams and lands on his head, and the chair was slammed to his head. But the thing is, people don't know it. He lied about his documentation. Everybody thought he was a proper ECW style wrestler, and he wasn't. He was just somebody who thought he could be a wrestler. You know, the little yeah, I can turn up, I can wrestle, and he didn't happen. So that's what happened, and he's passed away now. He died. I think he died a couple of years ago, or he's recently, but he has passed away. And yeah, Winter just said it. Just watch. At least Matt's Transit made some sort of name for himself as a sieve.
Winter, remind me to watch it on Sunday.
Yeah, I'll remind you, don't we? I'll send you.
No, because Winter and me will be in here on Sunday, so.
Yeah, well, I might be in as well. If you want, I'll find it and I'll put it up in Facebook and I'll put it on our Facebook page. So then we go. But overall, we've got some real good style wrestling coming up over here in the next few weeks. I'm over the moon that we've got all this stuff that's happening. I wish I had a car. I'd be traveling all over. My petrol bill would be through the roof. But it really is taking off in a big way. Now, for those who follow the show quickly and everything, realize now we've been going 9 months, nearly 10 months now. It's crazy, but it's true. But hard to believe we've been going 10 months, so we can't use the new title anymore. So we're all right. We're getting there. Fresh start and everything.
Yep.
Yeah. But oh dear me, oh God, my computer's playing up. Here we go. Come on, come back to me. Come back now.
Time for a new computer.
When I can afford. I've got to move house first. Don't talk me about bloody money. My money's spoken for. It's just the way it is. Can't help it. It's just the way it goes. That's the way love is.
God. Now we've got you singing. You can't stop.
Now, yeah. Oh. Oh dear me. Sorry. Can you hear me drinking me pop? I'm not gonna burp. I'll try my best not to gonna hit my pop.
Don't.
Right. So this week in the WWE, we had the AJ show, or should we just say, it should have been called Raw, but we just thought it called the AJ show. Right?
Yep.
I mean, how many times are they going to plug this girl? I mean, okay, fair enough, she's involved in a big story and everything, but I don't want to see AJ all the time. I really don't. You do, I know you do. You think she's great. But, it's just something there that's, I mean, okay, give it Joe. Oh, dear. I just want to see Karma come down and flatten her. And then say, now say yes. Does anybody think Karma's going to show up at Money in the Bank? I've got this real feeling. We've had this feeling since we had this feeling since bloody WrestleMania when we knew she was coming back.
They'll do it when you least expect it.
Oh, we know that. We know that. Anyway. Oh, no, I'm gonna do the chat room through my phone. So this is gonna be good. But it's the way I've got to do it. Because my computer's just completely crashed, so well, let's see. Anyway. So you think AJ is the best thing since sliced bread, right?
No, not necessarily.
No, of course not. No.
Not necessarily. I just think, you know, I've said it before, how many women have you seen and pushed like this? You know, it's a revelation really for people who do watch women's wrestlers in the WWE, because she's not some faker. She's a genuine wrestler, and she's genuinely good at what she's doing. Whether you're bored of her or not, every week she sells it brilliantly. You can't deny that.
I'm not arguing with her. I'm not arguing.
No, I mean, I know you're saying you're bored, but like...
Yeah, no, I'm not. It's not that. It's not that.
Yeah.
I mean... But I'm not...
this week.
Yeah, but... Yeah, fair enough. But I'm trying to remember it, because literally, it's one of them nights when it was like, oh, God, do
SmackDown, live SmackDown. She snogged Punk and Daniel Bryan in one night.
Dirty bitch, get in.
Well, I'm not quite sure how that conflicts with Punk. Does that go against his lifestyle to do that? I'm really not sure.
Well...
Isn't it no promiscuity, and isn't that kind of promiscuousness?
Yeah. I just don't know, because you just don't know what's going to happen with this AJ thing. I mean, we know that she's the referee for next week. Yeah. Yeah. So.
But that's a good thing. You don't know where it's going to go. I like that. I've no idea.
I think she's going to win it. I think they're so messed up with their minds in the WWE. I reckon AJ is going to win it. I reckon they're going to knock each other out, and she's just going to put her fingers on both of them and count to 3 herself and become the title holder.
That would be amazing. I would mark out.
Then that messes up for SummerSlam, and then that does a SummerSlam. And dear me.
If that happens, I'll mark out, and I'll record myself marking out and post it to the page.
You just can see it, couldn't you? Really? I don't know why, but I just think that the way that Vince thinks, he'll be like, right, let's do something that's never been done. Let's have AJ win the title. I mean, it can't do no worse than Vince actually winning the title one year.
Vince winning the Royal Rumble one year, remember that?
Yeah, or Vince being ECW champion.
And gold.
Yeah. Oh, it ties in nicely to that. Vaha. Well, but I'll just say that. Come on, we'll carry on with AJ, because this is good. This is a nice little debate, because you're all for AJ and I'm not. So, woo. Yeah. But you're gonna go at me. It's gonna be a case where all these. I mean, okay, she's a good one, and she's the least expected person you think about when it comes to wrestling and all that, like AJ. But dear me, it just seems as though they're gonna do it. I really believe that a week of Sunday, AJ is gonna be the new WWE champion.
It would be very good. I would enjoy it. I can't deny that.
Yeah. Oh, so who they got in the SmackDown Money in the Bank match? Or can't you remember?
Oh God. Tyson Kidd, Christian, Cody Rhodes.
So Tyson's Kid's finally getting a push.
Yeah, apparently he's getting a push. Yeah.
Great. Absolutely superb. It's about time. But I just think I really hope they do well with him. I really do. I really hope they actually give Tyson the thing he deserves.
Oh, Santino, isn't it?
Oh, God. Please don't give it Santino.
Oh, it won't. No, you've got to think where Wade Barrett's going to fit into all this.
Hasn't he come back yet?
No, and he's supposed to win one of the Money in the Banks, isn't he? That was the original idea, and they changed it all when he got injured before WrestleMania.
Yeah, because that's when they scrapped the Money in the Bank match, because that's who originally was going to win at WrestleMania.
Yeah, so they scrapped it for him and they pushed it back for him. So which one's he going to be in? I mean, on one hand, how can you have a Money in the Bank match with 4 people from Raw? It's not really busy enough, is it?
Haven't they announced? I mean, I know I've been out of the whack for about 6 days. But haven't they announced 2 other people? Because they said it's going to be all former WWE champions. Right.
We've got
So
4 so far.
we've got Cena, Big Show,
Kane, is it?
Kane, and who's the other one?
Cena, Big Show, Kane. Who else was it? We're terrible.
I can't
Jericho,
think.
there you go.
Jericho. Right, here's another one. He's a former WWE champion, and he might just be back for Money in the Bank. The Miz.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The Miz. There you go. He might come back for one night.
True.
And,
but you won't win it.
And another name that's a former WWE champion, and if they let him in, his suspension is over now. Rey Mysterio.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Please, no.
Well, you've got, let's think of all the former champions that's not been announced in it yet. You've got Rey Mysterio, you've got Randy Orton, who's still on suspension.
Oh, there's a debate about him at the minute, isn't there? Are they going to let him appear at Raw for the 1000th episode?
I wouldn't let him near the bloody thing.
No, there's a question of are they going to lift it just for him, just because it's 1000th and he should appear, but people are saying no, they won't. But I heard that in the last few hours.
Nah, I just think they've really gone, they really are to think they're going to, if some people are saying it's a 60-day, some people are now saying it's a 90-day suspension, and you don't know what you're doing.
You know, it was 90.
It's 90. It's definitely 90, yeah?
No, I said it would be nice if it was 90. I'd always heard 60.
That's 60 days. Oh, yeah, because the first one's 30, then the second one's 60, and when you get the third one, you're out because you get released.
Only if it's drugs banned.
Oh, but...
And yes, it would be.
I'm going to ask this a chat room when I can get into it. Sorry. If you can help me out on this. Has anybody actually been thrown out of the WWE for failing 3 drugs tests?
Jeff Hardy.
No, he wasn't. No. He did 2.
Yeah, but he got thrown out at one point and they brought him back in.
Yeah, but that wasn't for the fact he did 3 drug tests. That he didn't fail 3, he just failed 2. He failed 2, so it wasn't him.
No, in the really early days, I'm sure he failed 3.
No, there she goes. She's tapping away in Wikipedia again.
Yeah, I am, yeah. I'll have to check that out now because I'm sure I'm right.
Yeah. I don't think he's been failed 3. What they're saying in the chat room, because I'm just coming in now, because my bloody computer's finally sorted itself out.
What are they saying in the chat room?
Yeah,
Brian Kendrick wasn't failed, he got released.
Yeah. I think does it... Oh, we've got 14. We are doing well tonight. I don't know. It just seems to me that they really want to... Oh, I can't think of anyone that's been thrown out after 3 failed drug tests. I know Umaga got 1 or 2. There was Umaga.
No, didn't.
Eugene. I know Regal's on his 3rd.
Eugene.
Regal's on his 3rd. Yeah. He's 3rd one. He's on his 3rd. He's on his last warning. Regal. Now, did anybody see the picture on Facebook this week? Of William Regal when it said Regal 316. I've just out wrestled your arse, sunshine. I love that. I think that was a cracking picture.
Let's have a look at this.
Anyway, Lance Cade. Oh no, Carlito. Now we're coming up with him. Carlito asked for his release. Anderson asked for his. Lance Cade, I think he was just released full stop with Trevor McDermott. Trevor McDermott, McDonald. Oh, that's a newscaster. Trevor
Chris Masters.
Oh God, shut up. Got 3 strikes, 90 days, and was out after 4th. Jeff Hardy on his last match was Cage, Punk, and SmackDown. Yeah, Murdoch. Yeah, Trevor McDonald. Yeah, that's him. My last scene in TNA. Ziggler's been suspended. It's all these people that's been thing. I mean, everybody knows what's happening. So has Dolph Ziggler got a match yet at Money in the Bank, or is he in the Money? He's in it. He's in the Money in the Bank. Well, there you go.
One, yeah.
There we go. There's the winner of Money in the Bank for SmackDown. It has to be. You can't see past the guy. Oh my God. everybody goes on about Ziggler, but dear God, the guy's got it. He's got everything going for him. The only thing he's not going at the moment is Ric Flair as his manager. And as soon as Ric Flair comes back, he has to be his manager. He has to be. Oh, dear me, you've got to put Ziggler with Flair. Have to. He'd be amazing. Oh, thanks, Kirsch, for that one. Zumango was sacked for drugs. No, I did not watch SmackDown. Because, what have I just said? I mean, aren't you listening to the show, Sheamus? God's sake, where do we heading? Some of us have done 24-hour shows, you know. Not just 4-hour shows. Dear God.
There's a lot of people on their last warnings, but
yeah,
because I've got a whole list of them. But
are we still alright? Yeah. So who's Sheamus versing it?
No.
Who's Sheamus having a go at it, Money in the Bank? Is that Alberto Del Rio?
Alberto Del Boring, oh.
Yeah. He's in rocky ground, isn't he? Have you heard?
Yeah, apparently he was talking about walking out. Oh well, if he does.
Yeah. But did you see the release this week? A surprising release from WWE. Now I didn't even know this guy was still there.
Oh
did
yeah.
Did you see it?
Yeah. What's the name of that guy?
Yeah.
What was it?
Armando.
Estrada.
Hey. Estrado. Oh, I forgot his last name. Oh,
Armando
sugar.
Estrada.
Yeah, that's it. Hey, he was brilliant. That one with his R's and everything. He was super. We all beat up Sheamus and met him. Emil. There you go. Kirsch is doing it. Excellent. Right. Anyway, now, so we're sorting out the Money in the Bank. Layla will be taking on Beth Phoenix again. You can see it. Has Kelly come back, or is she still doing the usual? Is she really leaving WWE, as the rumours are at the moment, saying that she's
leaving, I hope.
Yeah, I think she's had it. Yeah, thanks everyone in the chat room. Thanks everyone. It's so... Kelly goes... she's been in there since... Snow, what?
No. That's what I think.
Nah. You've got AJ, I've got Kelly.
She's useless.
Yeah, right.
She is useless. She cannot wrestle. That's all she does.
Really? And what
That has one of the biggest, fakest hairs I've ever seen.
Yeah, and what does AJ do?
AJ actually competes and wrestles, and she actually can do her job, and she's actually been trained by people that aren't the FCW trainers. And she's done the independent circuit. And she's a real wrestler. And she knows how to do her job. And she doesn't wear fake tan. And she hasn't got fake boobs. Mind you, nor is Kelly, apparently.
Yeah, right.
Apparently.
I'm going to keep quiet in this one.
Yes, because I could carry on.
I mean, this is, I think, has anybody noticed now? I mean, as soon as we get on the WWE with the females, Nixy gets leash off, pow, gone. And, hey.
Really?
We've been waiting this for weeks. It's like, right, leash is off and away we go, pow, and there we go. And she's gone. And she brings up some right comments. Right, now, Kelly and JT, Nixie loves her. Right.
Yes, Sheamus.
We all know that Kelly
equals John Cena. He's got it in one.
Right. Yeah, but hold on. Right. Now with Kelly, we all know that she's gone down on more people than bloody the Titanic. Right?
Oh yeah.
Right. She is the WWE bicycle, so to speak. Okay?
Yeah.
Right. Now. Deano, #1 fan. Damn! Excellent.
Damn!
Yeah, damn! You've got to do it properly, Sim. You've got to do it as Ron Simmons. Now, talking of the 1000th Raw, I'm on Facebook with Tatanka. This is what Tatanka's been saying about the 1000th Raw. He says he has been contacted, and he's trying to find a way so he can get there. But at this moment, he's not scheduled to appear, but we don't know exactly. So Tatanka's down to go, but we don't know. In answer to your question, Seamus, no, I didn't. I was beat, mate. I was absolutely beat in my head. I could only do the show, but then after it finished, I went to bed. I couldn't stay up, mate. I'm sorry. I was really beat out. And plus, I had to go to Peterborough the next day and put up with shopping. Less said about that, the better. Now, what can we say? Her real name is Barbie Blank.
It is, that's true. Her name is Barbara Barbie Blank.
Oh God, right. Okay, right. We'll get off of Kelly. Right. So if the history of WWE's divas from the 80s all the way through to now, and you had to write your top 5, who would you put in your 5?
Who would I put in there?
Yeah, out of your 5, out of all the divas that have wrestled, right, of everybody that's wrestled, that's been a women wrestling, but you can't have Miss Elizabeth because she didn't wrestle.
No. Right, let's think back to what I call my day. I'm going to go for Mae Young because I just still love her. I think she's a fantastic sport. She'd try anything. She was still really good in her day. How many years did she have that title for? Years and years, like 30, wasn't it?
Don't you mean Fabulous?
Mae Young, I just love her. Yeah, one of them. They can share one spot because they're both amazing. Moolah, rest in peace, God bless her. You know, both of them together. Luna Vacan, because she was just nuts.
Luna Vachon. Yeah, there you go.
Luna Vachon. I say Vacan. She was just nuts, and she was brilliant. Who else have I got in my arsenal?
Lisa.
AJ, obviously, because she's just fantastic at the minute.
Yeah.
Trying to think who I had back in the day. Leah, obviously, yeah. Because, again, she was just different.
Have you seen what Kirsty's just said in the chat room? How old is Mae Young's hand now? I just think it's just applied to go to a university now, hasn't it? Ah, dear. Yeah.
Oh God, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. So you've got my 5. Well, I think. I mean, I didn't plan this, so don't think I'm just this for the benefit. No. I'd go with Trish Stratus, and I'd go with Sensational Sherry, because Sensational Sherry beat Moolah. Danny's just said another one of mine, Victoria, because Victoria's still cutting it, even if she's over 40 years old. God, she's still got a body to die for, and I would never say no in a million years to Victoria. No chance. Not in a million years. Mickey James is another one. So I've got Mueller, I've got Sherry. What have I just said? Sherry, Victoria, Mickey James. I'd have Trish Stratus as well. As a wrestler, not like I would have Trish Stratus. No, don't think I wouldn't, but there we go. I'd have Trish Stratus. Well. I'd Trish Stratus. Bertha Faye, you chicken, a piss boy.
Beth Phoenix, she's really good.
And I'd have Beth Phoenix in the 5. But the next ones are like, you've still got people like, I mean, you can't pick 5. I mean, you still got like, you've got Karma that's coming up. You've got Velvet Sky. You've got Angelina Love. You've got all these other ones. I mean, you can't deny that they're going to be on the top. I mean, right, you've done your top 5. Now, if you was a promoter and you had 3 people, which 3 divas wouldn't you even open the door for? Because they're the worst things you've ever seen. The worst 3 wrestlers, worst 3 women wrestlers, if you've got them. Even in Wrestleheads. Warriors, nice 5. That's a nice 5, mate. Trish, Medusa, Victoria, Lita, Mickey James. That's a real good 5. Who would be the 5? Would be your 3 worst? That you think? I don't know one.
3.
You'd have Kelly to start, wouldn't you? Would you? Most of them, sorry. I would have My first choice would be the contestant of Tough Enough, who in the first episode of Tough Enough they said to her, "What is your favourite match of all time?" Steve Austin stood in front of this girl and she said, "What is your favourite match of all time?" And she turned around and said, "Melina versus Alicia Fox."
No idea.
Oh no, it was Eve Torres versus Alicia Fox. That was it. She turned around and said that, and yeah, and it was like, and Steve Austin went out the door. Now go. That is one of the best bits of the first episode of Tough Enough ever. Is when you just see her say, "What is your greatest match ever you've ever watched?" And she says, "Alicia Fox versus Eve Torres." And he was out the door. You ain't got a clue. Get out. Oh dear God. I'd have the Bella twins, and she's what? A dancer with Brodus.
Who?
Really? The girl that I've just been on about, she's now a dancer with Brodus Clay. Oh my
There's two of them. There's Naomi Knight, and then there's another one.
Yeah, I think you just said, well, one of them's that girl from Tough Enough. Yeah. Oh, Melina. No. You can't put Melina in one at worst. I mean, Melina was cool. She even did a cock up. She even did a mess up on the when she did the splits and she fell off the mat and then she
that's funny.
Again, that was great. But that was a good one. But yeah, you've got all these people. I mean, the Divas division, whatever they messed around. It just seems that you've got to put them into a context. You really can't do it. I mean, try and pick 5 and then you've got your worst ones, and it's just not fair, really. But hey ho. Anyway, that's our little. It's fair, I know, but it's like, oh God,
we pick on the blokes all the time and call them crap.
Oh, we've just forgot China and Ivory. China.
No, we did mention Ivory, but I didn't mention China personally because I don't like where she's taken her life for a minute.
He's just mentioned 2 of them. What am I doing? How can you forget Stacy Keibler? How can you forget Stacy Keibler and Tommy Wilson? How? And Terry Runnels. How can you forget them? Oh my God! They
weren't wrestlers. They didn't do anything. Apart from Tori. Tori did, but
Stacy Keibler did. She was the bloody manager of the Dudley Boys. She got her ass kicked.
That's not being a wrestler. That's being a
She was involved. She was involved with a nice angle with her.
It's not the same.
Don't give me a crap. She wrestled.
Same.
Excuse me. If I remember rightly, Stacy Keibler and Tori Wilson took on Lita and Trish at Invasion 2001.
They did, yes, and
so,
it wasn't all
wrestle. Yeah, there we go. Thank you very much. Oh, and Stephanie McMahon. There you go, Stephanie McMahon.
Oh, Stephanie was a good bit of fun, wasn't she?
Yeah, that was fun. See, look how far we're going with this Divas talk. It's wicked.
Trish and Stephanie at No Way Out 2001. That was fun. That was hilarious. That. Do you remember that?
So if you had to put one match and say that was the best match of the Divas throughout the eras, from oh my God, Sable. Yeah, but did she? Yeah, she did wrestle. We'll forget Sable Bomb WrestleMania. Who could forget the Sable Bomb? You see, we forgot them all. We forgot everybody like that. It's great. If we had one match, if you could pick one match that said if you're going to watch women's wrestling, whether it be TNA, WWE, or whatever, what match would you have? Because I know which one I'd have.
You know what? I want to go for one that was a couple of years ago, Victoria and Mickie James in that cage match at TNA.
I'm going for exactly the same.
Yeah, really stuck in my mind.
Because when she hyperextended her elbow and it went back and you saw it and you were like, oh, gee, how much agony was she in? And for Mickie,
they both hurt themselves.
Yeah, and for Mickie to jump off the top of the cage as she did.
Yeah.
I think Victoria's in my top 2 then, because there's that one, and there's also the hardcore match from Survivor Series 01 or 02 when she took on Victoria, and they had a hardcore match at Madison Square Gardens. Yeah, can I pick none of the above? Yeah, yes you can, Winter.
Who do you pick then, Winter?
Yeah. Well, that's them with everybody to their own choices and everything. I think it'd be.
Tell us.
But that's nice. That's a good. That's a good bleeding conversation piece. We've just done that for like 20, 25 minutes.
We have, yeah.
And who'd have thought we'd have talked about women's wrestling for 25 minutes? But then, well, now we've done the American bit. There's all the British girls that's doing it. I mean, you've got Katie, you've got the girls up in Insane Championship Wrestling kicking ass every time they get in that ring. I think it's Katie Ray is her name, and Carmel. And
is she the redhead one that was in Gladiators?
No, that's Gemma Palmer.
I know that she's about out there, and I know she nearly got signed, but I know she's out there, and I know she's meant to be all right. I know she's meant to be good.
Yeah. Hello to Mantis and hello to Effie that's just joined the chat room. Nice to meet. Thanks for joining us. 20 minutes about a piss break.
It never used to be a piss break.
No, it used to be a shake and break. There we go. But
Behave.
With the British scene now, I mean, Gemma Palmer, I mean, I was down to see her in Southside last year, and I don't know why, but she didn't turn up, and she was advertised, but that's her thing. I think her and her sister, because they were both in Big Brother last year, and they were on UK Wrestling Experience on the channel that I'm not going to say because I'm on ICW side. So forget it. Don't watch them on YouTube. I'm not even going to give that channel the bleeding satisfaction of the ratings. They can go jump along here for all I care. They're such a Torags. I mean, that's going to come next. That's what I'm talking about next. So we're going to do that one, but no way. But yeah, you've got all these girls. I mean, you've got Brittany Knight, who's now on the verge of hired Effie. Hello, British people. And we've got like we've just said, we've got Brittany Knight, who's just an NXT at this moment. She looks like she's doing it. We've had Katie Burchill, Winter. We got yeah, I'll go with that one. Yeah, Wrestlers has just done a good one as well. Yeah, see, he's on the ball now. He's going through his delve of history things, Wrestleheads, because he's doing that. Old Alex. It just seems that British wrestling, when you watch them, I mean, I watched a girl jump off the top rope at Southside in February, and she landed on a knee, and I'm not joking. I heard the crack, and she banged that with one hell of a bash, and oh dear me, I don't know how she walked to the back. I really don't. But the ICW girls, they go mental. I watched one of their matches when it was on the TV, which it isn't anymore. But I'm going to say about that in a bit. But the women's scene is really kicking in now. I mean, when you watch it, I mean, people used to go, "Oh, I'm going to go and get the merchandise. I'll go out the room and blah blah like this." Not anymore. I think the women's are really, really, really stepping up to it, and they really are doing it. I mean, Super Janie, that's another one. Janie, she was a cracking one, and all these other girls that's coming in, and it's really happening. So, but yeah, I think British women wrestling, they really are kicking it off now. It's really starting to happen for them, and good on them. And Kate and Winter's coming on, and she's doing a show for NGW in Hull in a couple of weeks, I think it is. I'm not sure about the dates, but yeah, Nikki Storm. There we go. Another name, Nikki Stormfield. There you go. Our walking encyclopedia of British wrestling. Brandy. He goes. Hey, Chaz is in. Welcome. Now, as we was getting on before, see, it just comes in and we're starting about the Scottish scene. Right. For those who may not know, and we did this, I think I chatted about this at some time over the last 24 hours, but now it's getting worse. I mean, it's now 2 weeks since it happened, and this channel that won't be mentioned, he's still refusing to give an apology to ICW for what's happened. And it's just a load of crap and a bullshit that what's happened to a wrestling promotion. The fact that they put this show on, and it's my opinion, I might be wrong, but it's my opinion, this. And if you're going to slate me for it, that's fine. That's your decision. It's up to you. I go with that now. Everything about it. But if you're going to put a show on at 5 o'clock in the morning, and you know that the Watershed finishes at 5:30 in the morning, and this show lasts for half an hour, and then they get reported, and the next thing you know, they've been banned and took off the air, at least you can do. He's had a letter. The promoter of ICW, Mark Dallas, has had a letter saying that yes, they've reprimanded the member of staff responsible. and they've given him a reprimand and they've done everything. But they've not, and they said they did an on-air apology at the end of May. But this was June. This is like 4 weeks later. They've not been on any websites or anything and been in contact with Mark Dallas and said, please, we apologise for what's happened. They're just sweeping it under the carpet and hoping that it's going to go away. So if you see him on Facebook, facebook.com/mytv on Sky 203, just for a hint, just go on there, tell your feelings. I make my feelings known every day because it's an absolute disgrace to British wrestling what's happened. These guys don't deserve it. They don't deserve anything. I mean, nobody did it. It's just absolute bollocks.
Oh, I love that word.
It's absolute shit that somebody's done this to get a wrestling promotion kicked off the air. No, Seamus, we're not. We're not doing things. And stop making people hosts. And stuff. Now, what's that? Moving.
No.
Ooh, moving. Oh, is it your mic?
No, I just moved around, that was all.
Okay, dokes. Right. Now, let's have a look. See what else I've written on my notes when they decide to. But anyway, good luck to Doug Williams on Sunday. And I hope he wins. It'd be good if he did. So we'll see how that's going. But I'll say this. Just remembered. I was uploading the show, and and it was like, oh God! And normally you get 7 days to download the show, and I looked on Justin TV for a thing, and it said, "You've got 1 day," and I'm like, what? Oh, you are joking me. Please tell me you're lying to me. This was Sunday night, and I'm like, no, don't do this to me. Not now. Oh, please, please, please. And I'm just looking at it going, no, don't do this to me. So I ended up Sunday night downloading all the shows, which instead of being in one big block, was in 2-hour stints. So I had to download 13 parts, which are now all on YouTube. So if you want to listen to the 24-hour show again, I don't know why if you want to, but there you go. Go to Facebook, go to our channel. We have got a channel on YouTube. It is youtube.com/BWR online. Go there, enjoy yourselves, do your subscriptions. I'll be putting tonight's show on. I'm putting on all the shows I can find and put them all on there. And there's British Bulldog shows up there, and we're going to get it going.
There's shows up there as well.
Yeah, there's a certain show up there with me farting. There's me on there doing the John Cena impersonation. There's the first ever show. There's the first ever show. Oh, God, don't remind me. Oh.
Do you even remember agreeing to do that?
I did, but the thing is, I mean, everyone's like saying, oh, you shouldn't have done it, you shouldn't have done it. Oh, my God, cover your ears up, cover your ears up. And do you know what it did? What did me is the fact that we've been from Sheffield, as I'm very proud to say I am. I mean, Sheffield born, Sheffield bred, Yorkshire till I'm bloody dead. There you go. That's me. It just, I mean, when I say something, I do it. You can ask my wife, you can ask my brothers, my sisters, my nieces, my nephews, my mum, my dad, God rest their souls. Ask any of them. When I say I'm doing something, I do it. I once agreed to jump into a swimming pool, but the problem is I can't swim. I can't swim, so...
Why can't you swim? Just never did, or?
Hey, sorry?
Why can't you swim? Just never learned, or didn't want to?
I've got a fear of water.
Oh, okay.
And so
that's up to you. I've got a fear of
I'm-
spiders. You haven't seen what I do when there's a spider in the house. I'm an absolute nightmare. Don't worry about it.
Somebody's just sent me. Oh, they please not send me that. This Dean Manchester. It's a fear of both. I can't. I've got something like I've got my phobias. I used to be scared of heights until I started working at PGL, and then going up 45-foot high towers every day cured it. right?
Yep.
Easy. I can't swim. I'm a brick in water. You put me in a swimming pool, and you know when you kick your legs and you float all the way to the top and you go forward like a motorboat and you go. I don't. As soon as I kick my legs, I still stick to the bleeding floor. It just doesn't work for me. They don't rise up. They still kick there. And no matter what I do, it just stays down. And I can't do it. So some people, they say fat people stay out of the bathing suits. I can't swim, so I'm going to stay out of the pool. Simple as that. It's just the way it goes. I'm not a submarine because submarines come up for air. If I went in a swimming pool and then somebody said to me, I'll give you 50 quid if you jump in that swimming pool. So I said, yeah, all right. So I jumped, and it was a shallow end, or so I thought. So I jumped in, and I literally just grabbed for the side as quick as I could because I knew for a fact I was going to drown. But I didn't drown, and I got 50 quid, so there we go.
Well.
Yeah, so it paid for me to go and see Sheffield Wednesday for a few weeks. Anyway, it's just me. I mean, I've always said, whatever somebody said, oh, why did you do it? It's because I'm from where I'm from. I will say what I do. If I do it, and I'll do it. I won't. But I mean, I'm stupid for saying it. Oh God. And so, but that's just me with 24-hour crap. When somebody said to me, "Are you mad?" Every person who I talked to about the 24-hour show said the same thing. You have got to be out of your tiny mind. You said it, didn't you? You said it yourself. You said
I think so, yeah. I said you're nuts.
I think Seamus said it, Asa said it, everybody said it. Are you crazy? And I went, yeah, I am. And that's it. I was going to do something for Callum. I didn't care what it was. I was going to do something for Callum. And that's what I did. Yeah, I got it. Thank you. But that's just the way I go. And I can't change the way I am. And but there, it's as its points. And oh dear. I don't know which is. I'm just getting sent these random messages from people. I'm like, oh, hello. But thanks a lot for the messages if you're sending me. I mean, it's just where I am. But thanks to everyone. You guys were the stars. It wasn't me. I know people put in messages on the Facebook and thank you very much. But it just, to me, it weren't me that was a star. It was everybody that stayed up. I mean, we had people in Justin.tv that were staying up. We had people in the chat room that were staying up. And they did their bit. And I was just a daft bugger that was just talking. How bad did I sound for the last 6 hours?
You didn't. I'm fine.
I was dead. I was on my ass. Joe saved it. It was bloody Joe that took us through. I mean, Stephen Fludder rang up for the second time, and then all of a sudden, he did most of the bloody interview with him. And I'm just like, oh, yes, Steve, great, thank you very much. I was just bleeding dead. I couldn't believe it. But anyway, less said about that.
Too modest, Danny.
I've got to get all the money together, and I've got to send it to Sharon this week. So, and I'm paying for the eBay fees myself this week, by the way. So I'm paying.
Aww.
So, but anyway, I guess let's back to things. The all the things. Have you got anything else that you've got to chat about this week, or have you found? Or is it not just AJ? I mean,
shut up.
We talked about it earlier. I mean, Angelina Love. I mean, that's got to be the biggest shock of the week. I mean, that came out from America about 4 o'clock in the morning. I forgot what day it was, but it was just all of a sudden I went, oh my God, I can't do this. And oh yeah, I've got to turn down the invitation for the NCWA August 4th. I've got to turn it down, unfortunately. I can't get there, unfortunately, that day. I've got private engagements. I've just seen. I've just got my rugby club's got a last match of the season, and I have to be with them. So unfortunately, I've got to say no. Thank you very much for the invite to be the ring announcer, but I have to say no, unfortunately. We've also got event happening in Leicester tomorrow, Leicester Championship Wrestling. They've got a big, I think, that's going to be on BBC One. That's going to be on BBC One this week, Inside Out, the TV show called Inside Out. So if you go to your Sky channels and look through the Midlands ones, the one that covers Leicester, go to watch that at 7:30 on a Monday night or a Tuesday night, whenever it's on, and you'll see Leicester Championship Wrestling. The best of it is the ring announcer for this week only, for this night, is our very good friend, Mr. Rob Moulton.
Yeah.
And he's doing the ring announcing. And if anybody listened to his show last night, it was the funniest thing I've heard, because he's trying to pick a theme song to come out to, and he's going, oh, should I have this? And he picked PJ and Duncan, Let's Get Ready to Rumble. And I just said, no, you don't want that. You want Sugar Babes, Here Comes the Girls. And that didn't go down. Oh, definitely. I'll definitely come up. I think the best one is when you've got one in December, Danny, or something like that, or before. I'm definitely coming up for the December one, because I've got to come up and see the kids before Christmas. So I've got to give my godsons a Christmas present. So I'll definitely try for the Winters one. Winters Wars, as they're called. And we're going to try and get, because he's not in, and I know Danny's in the room, but we're going to see if we can get Andrew Hogg on, because it's his 15th, and he's having a big anniversary show on the 4th of August. And we want to see if we can get him on and do a little bit of a show for him, because it's a great anniversary. He's been in the business a long time. He deserves all the accolades he's going to get that day, and we think he deserves it. So what's everybody think in the chat room? We'll try and get him on. We're hopefully to give him the accolades and the recognition that Andy Hogg deserves. So the Pigman himself and stuff. But yeah. And it says, when do you want to do it? We'll do it either the week before or 3rd of August or the week before. Might be the last Friday, 30th, I think. 30th of this month, I think. Or 27th. 27th. Yeah, 27th we'll do it. If I can't do it, we'll see what happens. But I'm moving house on the 23rd. I'm moving house on the week before. So we'll definitely do it. We'll get him up, and we'll see if we can get some other wrestlers coming on and give him some recognition, because the man deserves it. And on August 18th, if you're anywhere near Huntingdon, my pleasure. If anybody's near Huntingdon on the 18th of August, come and join us at the Huntingdon Commemoration Hall. I'm going to be there. Southside Wrestling presents Retribution 3. They have Juventud Guerrera, they have Lionheart, they have Davey Richards from Ring of Honor, they have Project Ego versus the Predators in a first-time tag team champions match. And we're going to get everything going. And if you want to come and stay up, come and pop in, get in contact with me through Facebook, and see how you get on. And come on up, and I'll buy you a drink. Might be water, but I'll buy you a drink. But come on, come and say hi. I'd love to meet you. Love to meet everybody that supports the site, supports the show. So there you go. But you have to get your own tickets. I can't get the tickets for you. And I know they are going fast. So if you want to go and get your tickets, go to southsidewrestling.co.uk and book your tickets. I think £10 general admission. And also, they've got a meet and greet. So they're going to... so we're going to that, and we've got I've lost my place. They've got a meet and greet going on at Southside as well. For an extra £5, you get to meet and greet all the wrestlers after. I am going to be so on Davey Richards' back to get him on an interview for this show. It's unreal. I am going to push him like you never know. I am going to be so bad on him going, can I have an interview? Can I have an interview? Yeah. Can I have an interview? Can I have an interview? I think we've got to get that done. He's in Wolverhampton this weekend, Eddie Edwards. And what? I ain't got money like Ryan. I ain't got money like Ryan. Do you mean? Yeah, Irish Wrestling is where Sheamus came from. It's where Drew McIntyre was, and it's where Wade Barrett was, and it's where Madman Manson came from. Yeah, so Irish Wrestling. So yeah, look, there we go. So everybody's on those Irish weight wrestling. Even Madman Manson says it. But do it, yeah. Yeah. We've also got. I've got to get in contact with another wrestler, but that is staying private. If we get it, it's gonna be fucking huge. It's gonna be bigger than we've ever dreamed, and I am not saying anything else. But if this comes off, we are gonna be huge, and I mean it. We're gonna be all right. So there we go. Yeah. We're going to be cool and trendy. Right. Now, you got anything to finish off with, or are we just done because tonight's a really short night, fortunately? Nixy, have you got anything else you want to add?
I don't think so. AJ's still the best at the minute, and Kelly's still useless.
Right. We'll just do the other bits, what we've got. Right. Oh, God, I've got some more shows. Dear me. I remember when this used to take 5 minutes. We've got RWA on the 28th of July at... Oh, where you gone? Who just went there? Can guys hear me in the chat room? Ah, right, hold on a sec. It's Skype. Bloody Skype. Stop. Okay. Now, with the shows we've got RWA on the 28th. Oh yeah, there's UFC tomorrow night. Seamus, I didn't watch. You're giving me grief, but I'll tell you what. You do a 24-hour show, then you try and get your body sorted out for the next couple of days, and then see if you can watch your bleeding wrestling. I'm sorry. I do apologise I didn't watch it this week, but I'm really go. I'm sorry. Right, I apologise. Stop giving me bleeding grief. Jesus, God help me. What can you do? Can't do it right these days. Anyway, we'll try and get Nixy back. And, where is she? Come on. Come on, Nixy, get back to us. Oh, it's this bloody computer. But thanks everyone for listening on a Friday night. It's much appreciated. Yeah, UFC tomorrow night. Look, I'm going to take Sonnen. And it's just it was one of them nights where I am absolute. I know it's a week ago. I've got more things in my life. Seamus, I'm moving house, mate. Please leave me alone. I'm trying to get an house together. I've got to move house in 2 weeks. Dear God, some people are just never satisfied. Just think all I can do is watch wrestling all week. Bloody hell. Yeah. Oh dear. Anyway. Oh, also, if you want to join a forum, and you're voting for the best British wrestler of the month, go to wrestleheads.com. He's in the chat room. I'm sure he'll put a link up. One of you, I just mention him, don't they? I just think that I think WrestleHeads have got their own chat forum. They've got their own webpage. Please give it a go. Sign up for the forums. They're a good bunch of guys. Alex is doing his best. There you go, WrestleHeads.com. Join the forums. We've not got forums. As of now, we've not got .co.uk. .co.uk is over. It's now officially .co.nr. We're going back to the .co.nr. Okay, so it's literally, this is going to be our web address from now on. We've got to change it back to everything. Finances got to a stage where we can't afford to keep the UK.co.uk. But we've got to get finances sorted. I've got to find out when to pay for the phone calls in about a month. But I'll do it. I'll find a way. But stop giving me shit, otherwise I'll stop the whole bleeding thing. New start. .co.nr. There you go. Oh, you're back.
Yeah, I am. Finally.
Yeah. But yeah, the forums will still exist, but we want everybody to join the WrestleHeads now because nobody uses ours, and I'd rather people go and use someone that they're going to stay there and they're going to be up and using and everything. So I'd rather people go and join the WrestleHeads.com forums, and then we can all do in a bigger space and everything like that. Let someone else worry about the forums for the change, and with all things and stuff. And new start, Acer. Everybody's happy now. We have a new start, and we're keeping going. So we're going to have a nice chat, and we're having a nice time. Even Dino's #1 fans having a nice chance for once.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, everybody's cool now, and things. But anyway, if anybody wants to ring up and and ask us anything, they can do. Otherwise, we're gonna cut it in a bit because literally, it's getting to that time again. But I can't believe we've done an hour and a half now, an hour and 40 minutes. But yeah, also pipe bomb, right? Links. People that do favours for us, and we do favours for them because it's fair enough. Now I know me and Nixy, we've been invited to go on one show, and we're going to take on upon that offer, and it's going to be one hell of a night. Do you know which one I'm on about, don't you? Nixy?
No.
The pipe bomb.
Yes.
Yes, we've been invited to go on pipe bomb, the 30-minute pipe bomb for a show. So me and Nixy have gladly accept the invitation. Well, I am. I don't know if Nixy's doing it, but we're definitely going to go on and do a show for them. Yes, and Dino, be nice. Dino's #1 fan. Be nice. Yes, and please, fella. And we just think about no Skype. And so, oh God, what's happening?
What's the matter?
Oh no, it's all right. Don't worry about it. No, somebody's sending me messages. It's okay.
It's not me.
No, it's not you. Right, we've got the 30-minute pipe bomb. We've also got Wham Bam Body Slam. He's doing his show on the 23rd of July. We've got the WrestleHeads guys. We've also got Ross, who's Orton Fan 86. He's doing a show very soon, so he's going to be coming up. He wants me to go on his show as well. So the links wise, we've got WrestleHeads. We've got a 30-minute pipe bomb. We've got all the ones.
Wham Bam Body Slam.
Yeah, Wham Bam Body Slam. Barry, he came on the show. Very simply, anybody to do with British wrestling, we'll put them on our pages, and then we'll tell you guys where to go. And it's growing. I mean, whoever says British wrestling is dead wants shooting. It really does, because it's not dead. It's live and it's going, and we're going to have such a great time with it. And it's everybody, and I still thank everybody from the bottom of my heart for doing this. And it's a great time by all. But that's it. We're gonna call it a quits unfortunately for one night. So for me, for Nixy.
Yep.
Take care, my love. See you.
See you. Good night.
I will chat to you soon. Well, Mel, if you're in the chat room, come and join us on Sunday, the Destination X, because we're going to be in there if I'm up. And
Winter and I will be in there, definitely. Yep. I hope he'll be in there. Yeah. This is becoming a fortnightly thing now between us.
It's good. We'll just have a chat and everything. And you never know. If you want to go and watch Destination X, go to wsnlive.com. That's a great website. We can watch all your stuff for free. Thank you very much, Dino. That means a lot to me. Thank you very much.
Talking to yourself.
I'm talking to myself, but look, thanks, Dino's #1 fan. Thank you. And it's great. So thank you to that. If you're going to come on Sunday, we'll do it. And Bleeding Daniel's in. Yay, he comes in just as we're finishing. I don't believe it. But from me, and from me, thanks very much for your support and everything. And the Irish scene's doing well. We'll get into the Irish scene. This show's been a complete mess up this week. I promise you next week I will make it up, because we're going to review Destination X. I'll watch Raw. I'll watch Impact. I'll do the lot. I promise you, all right? Okay? If I don't, I'll have to do another 24-hour show. I'm doing all right, okay?
I'm in a car wreck. This what you want about? It's not a mess up.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I'm like. Anyway, yes, take care of yourselves, everyone. Bye-bye.
Good night.